Hello my fellow bronies and pegasisters, this is Equestrian Gaming, and I'm starting a new mini-series. You get to see my face, it's beautiful. And in this, yeah, sure. And in this series I am reacting to episodes of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, because I decided that halfway through the season is a good time to start this. Totally. Don't look at me like that. Anyways, let's just jump right in. This is Season 4, Episode 13. Simple Ways is the name. I started to do this before, but I was rudely interrupted by real life. Stupid thing. And so let's just try it again. I only got like 5 minutes in or something, so it's not too spoilerific. Let's just do this.
How many ponies showed up? I can! I mean, finding out who the Ponyville Days Pony of Ceremonies is a pretty big deal.
Ponyville Pony Days of... What?
I didn't know Granny Smith was on the selection committee.
Of course she is. Ponyville Days celebrates the founding of Ponyville. And she was right there.
She's
old.
old.
Didn't automatically pick me, so every pony gets a chance to see how great being me actually is. Even though the festival is basically a party and the Pony of Ceremonies gets to organize the whole thing. So it would totally make sense if they did pick me.
Leo, get out.
Citizens of Ponyville, this year's applicants were all exceptional, but there can only be one Ponyville Days Pony of Ceremonies. And that pony is...
Pinky.
Rarity!
Congratulations, Rarity. Do you know what you're going to do?
Of course she does. She's Rarity.
Oh, I might have a few ideas.
I might have a few ideas.
My little pony, my little pony.
So yeah, this will be an interesting episode. I know very little about this, except that Rarity has a crush of some kind. Adventures of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong, sharing kindness, easy, magic makes it all complete, and my little pony, in your own very best friend. Beautiful singing voice. You know it's true.
I'm so excited for the festival I can hardly stand up straight! Me too. I'm glad Rarity was picked. I know she'll add a touch of elegance to the whole thing.
Probably more than a touch.
Just Harbor, huh? Spike, personal slave. Oh, sorry. Assistant.
This year's Ponyville Days Festival, designed by Rarity, will feature various high-class events such as a silent cider auction and tasting.
Cider. Equestria's wine.
A Ponyville Gala in Town Square.
Ponyville Gala. That's cool.
And, of course, a Ponyville fashion show.
Like we expected anything else.
This year's Ponyville Days Festival, Pony of Ceremonies, creates shimmering couture of her own design.
Yay, toot your own horn.
The theme is small town chic.
Small town chic.
Wow, Rarity.
If I knew what that was, it would be more impressive.
Into this.
I'll say.
Oh, I think it's going to be magical.
Maybe I'll look it up later.
Do you really think so? Are you kidding? I can't wait! Oh, that's such a relief. But of course, I couldn't possibly do it all on my own. The festival is in 3 days!
Festival's in 3 days! And you didn't plan this out at all?
I can get sweet apple acres all ready for the cider tasting.
Oh, that's just perfect. And now, Twilight, if you and Fluttershy wouldn't mind helping with the fashion show... Of course. I'd be honored. I can focus on the thing I'm worried about most of all. What? Creating a Ponyville Days festival fantastic enough to impress... Trenderhoof!
From Prince Blueblood to Trenderhoof, I'm guessing.
Who's Trenderhoof?
Exactly.
What? How can you not know who Trenderhoof is?
I don't.
He's only the most amazing
All of what?
became an equestrian travel destination. He wrote about it.
Las
Before
Vegas
the
is-
culinary revolution in Trottingham,
Culinary-
he
wait, what?
discovered it. He knows what's going to be hot
Trottingham?
even before it's tepid.
I haven't seen that on the equestrian map.
Sounds like some pony
Maybe I
has a
wasn't
little
paying
bit of a
attention.
crush.
Oh, Twilight. Crush doesn't even begin to describe it. He's practically divine. I can't believe he's coming.
Alright. This is about the extent of how
Thank you
far
ever so
I've
much for
gone.
joining me, Twilight. I don't think I could have met Trenderhoof on my own.
I don't
It's
think
no
you could have
problem,
either.
But you shouldn't be nervous about meeting him.
Normal ponies.
Is that him?
Oh, hi, Lyra.
Twilight, is he there?
I'm not sure.
Berry
He's
punch.
decided not to come. Twilight, I don't see him. What if he doesn't arrive? The whole festival will be a disaster. Twilight, where is he? Sorry.
Rarity, you have to get a hold of yourself. I mean, you haven't even met him yet.
There he is. What's that cutie mark? Diamond and X's? Very tall and skinny for a pony. Then again, I'm kind of tall and skinny for my age. No, I'm not
What's
tall,
wrong?
just skinny.
It's him. He's here.
Well, go up and talk to him.
Twilight's tail is a hat.
I can't.
You're better than this, Rarity.
Hi. Hello, Mr. Trenderhoof. I am Rarity, and I have been chosen as Pony of Ceremonies for the Ponyville Days Festival.
Please, call me Trent.
Trent. Nickname already. Bang. 10 points. Face up, yes.
And over here will be the climax of the festival, the Ponyville Days Gala. Music, dancing, and of course a locally sourced menu of delicious treats.
Reminds me of the Spring Fling meets Manhattan wedding I wrote about in Gallop and Prance.
Exactly. I can't even describe
Well, he's
how
polite
much your
enough.
work has influenced me.
Unlike Prince Blueblood. Influenced her is one way of putting it.
Finally, Sweet Apple Acres, Ponyville's
Shine.
core, so to speak, where our quaint little
Puns.
hamlet began.
Oh, breathtaking. I've heard about it, of course, but to see it in verite, to stand on the soil of a working farm, you can really feel the authenticity.
Oh yes, they really do grow apples here.
Thank you, Rarity. Thank you for bringing me here. This farm is truly something special.
Uh-oh. I see where this
had
is
planned to
going.
transform it into an elegant country inn for the festival, but now I see just how special it is. Au naturel.
Au naturel, indeed.
Wait. Whoa. No. Denied. Blocked. 0 points.
That?
Oh, I was right.
Applejack?
It's like watching a Disney movie. Oh my god.
Why are you staring at her like that?
I've seen a lot in my travels, but I've never beheld such beauty.
Beauty?
Applejack. The pony of my dreams.
Oh. Ow. That has to burn for Rarity.
Rarity! Hello?
Yeah. I could have very easily taken those sounds
brought
the
my
wrong
cider
way.
tasting cup. Are you ready to go try the samples?
What's the point?
Rarity, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Is it something I said?
He doesn't like me.
Who?
What?
He doesn't like me.
Spike is taking this the wrong way
can't hear
too.
what you-
He doesn't
Oh.
like me because he has a crush on Applejack, even though I've had a crush on him ever since the beginning of time, and it's not fair.
Trenderhoof doesn't like you? That's ridiculous.
This love triangle.
Oh, Spike.
Still a better love story than
I know
Twilight.
what it's like to be totally obsessed with a pony, only to find out they're obsessed with some pony else.
Spike.
I mean, what could Applejack possibly have that I don't?
Uh-oh.
You know, I have such respect for the work ethic of Earth ponies.
Gee, thanks.
Racism. Somewhat.
Granny Smith always said,
Not quite.
pick an apple a day and keep trouble away.
How many
I like that
varieties of
saying.
apples
Oh,
do you
there's
think
Derby.
there are?
On the farm or in all of Equestria? Because
I once had an apple so rare, they thought it was extinct. I ate 4 of them.
Applejack
Is
is
that a
not
fact?
impressed.
That's my thing. I take the mundane, the simple, the unappreciated, and
You pointed right to Derby!
well, I hope you can relate to Ponyville.
Lame.
Me too. But enough about me. I want to know about you. What do apples mean?
Unappreciated?
Applejack.
It's
Look,
in the name.
I'm glad you're interested in Ponyville and all, but I'm kind of busy with my chores. And if I can't get them done, there won't be a Ponyville Days festival for you to write about.
Well, that will never do.
Uh-oh.
Rarity, what are you wearing?
What?
Good
This
question.
whole thing?
Aren't you too busy planning the festival to keep making new outfits for it?
I am. But the thought of hauling apples inspired me, and I just couldn't stop myself.
Really?
Applejack
There's
is not
one thing I
amused.
love. It's hauling apples.
Applejack is still not
I'm
amused.
fond of it myself.
I wonder if she can
Maybe
feel
you
her.
two should try it sometime.
I'm feeling a tad inspired.
Uh-oh.
Without farm life, there'd be such disparity. These thoughts I think with great clarity. Apples high to the sky. She's the one of my eye. That fruit-hauling pony named Applejack.
Maybe not a song. Shattered. Oh, Rarity's pissed.
Rarity, why do you want to plow a field? Is it me, or could this use a splash of color? And maybe a wash?
Don't we need to check on the gala decorations?
Yes, of course. But Trend obviously has a thing for farm life. If I can't convince him that I'm just as much of a farm puff as Applejack, I'll never get him interested in the festival.
The festival. Right.
And I do appreciate your help ever so much. I couldn't do a thing without you, Spiky Poo.
She's so
Well,
manipulative.
that's what friends are
Oh my
for.
god.
So, come on,
That's not gonna work.
thing!
You gotta pull it.
Oh, how does Applejack do it?
Well, it would help if the harness was on right. What are you doing?
I am
Good
simply
question.
lending a hoof for the chores, which I love doing ever so much.
Well, if you're still interested after the festival, I can teach you all about it. But right now, I need to get the plowing done, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Dropped.
She makes it look so easy.
I know. Isn't she fantastic?
Question is, can't Rarity use magic and use the pun? Well, maybe she's not strong enough magician.
I really don't see what the fuss is all about.
Uh-oh.
Now, Rarity, you be careful. If you don't get the bucking just right, you could sprain a hoof.
I am perfectly familiar with the apple bucking process, thank you very much. But while you seem to rely on raw power, I believe a certain amount of style is required. It's really more of a dance, if you ask me.
Uh-oh. There's no way this ends well. 1.
Et voila!
Well, your way is definitely long on style.
Thank you.
But short
Now,
on
you'll
results.
excuse me, I have some more chores to do. Inside!
Thought that was
Rarity, can I ask you something?
Fluttershy's
Oh, my
job.
Trend.
Well, maybe.
You can ask
Maybe
me
it's both.
anything.
I've been
That one will
meaning
bite.
to ask for a while, and frankly, I'm sort of embarrassed.
Uh-oh.
Rarity,
Uh-oh.
do you think Applejack would be my date for the festival?
Oh,
You
youch.
go ask her yourself.
That's not gonna help you, Rarity. In fact, it's gonna make it less likely. Stealth Applejack. Applejack's badass points have gone up.
Well, that was close.
If you've come to apologize, there's really no need.
What are you talking about?
Are you
Let's
talking
dispense
about?
with the charade, shall we?
Listen, I know you really want Trent to like you.
And he does, despite some ponies' best efforts.
I swear
Lame.
I don't know why he's paying so much attention to me. And I don't know any pony who's that interested in farming. Not even me.
Well, maybe it's time Trend met a real country pony.
Shouldn't you be working on the festival instead of coming up with new ways to impress Trend?
Oh,
This
I'm
is
sure
true.
you'd love that. Well, I have a new vision for the festival. And it's gonna be more country than the whole Apple family put together!
She's out for vengeance.
Isn't it a little late to be changing the theme?
Applejack, what's going on?
I'm too scared to guess.
Too scared to
Firstly,
guess.
I just want to thank you all for coming, and second, I know y'all will all adore my new festival theme.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Yeah, 0.
Simple ways.
Simple ways. That moment where the title makes its way into the actual episode.
Well, what's so funny?
You.
Rarity, that is the silliest getup I have ever seen.
It is a little funny. Funny?
You
Rarity,
stupid
you aren't
accent.
serious, are you?
Well, of course I'm serious. Why wouldn't I
Because you would never dress like that. You like fashion and high society and fancy things.
be? And I can like plowing fields and hauling apples just as much.
But you don't.
How do you know what I like?
Because I know you.
Jerk.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think.
And I suppose it's just a coincidence that Trenderhoof seems so interested in country life too?
I don't know what you were getting at.
Well then I guess I'll just have to show you.
Be my guest. Now, if you all will excuse me, I have a hootenanny of a festival to put on.
Applejack is best.
Now, to be a model in the Simple Ways fashion show, you might think simple means less is more. Well, that just ain't so. If you want to be real simple, more is more.
Wait, what? The logic here. Oh, poor Apple Bloom.
Now, y'all go off and make yourselves look just like that.
Dead?
Who's our next model for the fashion show?
Apple Jewel?
Who the hey is that?
Uh-oh. Wait, what? Is that Applejack? Is that Applejack? No way that's Applejack. Applejack would never do that.
Is this some kind of joke?
Why, Rarity? Whatever would make you think I was
Wow.
joking?
Because you would never
It
wear an
is
ensemble like that.
Applejack.
You like plowing fields and hauling apples.
Wait,
And I can like fashion just as much.
But you don't.
it
Well,
seems
maybe you
familiar
do
to
not know
this
me as
couple.
well as you think.
Fine. But I got a whole festival to plan. So if you're going to start modeling, just get on with it.
Life is a festival, and you should celebrate it by looking just like me, because I'm a trend-setting fashionista.
Oh,
You're a trend-setting fashionista? Why, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever... I mean, good for you. I, on the other
Lame
hand,
recovery.
couldn't care less how I look, long as I get the chores done.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, indeedy doodle.
Applejack
Not
is in
me.
control.
My mane needs to be perfectly coiffed at all times.
Well, my mane is full of dust and split ends.
My hooves are so polished you can see your reflection in them.
My hooves are cracked and dry from working in the fields.
I'm so fashion forward.
I wear droopy drawers.
I smell like rosebuds.
I love being covered in mud.
Holy crap.
Goodness, your couture! Oh, it's bad.
Oh, that's worse.
Will some pony bring me a towel to wipe this repulsive filth from my hooves?
Boom!
There's
Your
the
cover
Rarity
is
I
slipped.
know.
Oh, Applejack. I'm sorry I said all those things. You're a true friend who probably knows
A
me better than I know
true
myself.
friend helps-
I don't know what
Sorry.
I was thinking wearing this ridiculous outfit.
I kind of know how you feel.
Oh, but you were just trying to help me see how silly I was being. And you were right. Besides, that gown looks just gorgeous on you. I wish I hadn't ruined it.
Thanks. It's nice, ain't it?
It's magnificent. Wherever did you get it?
Oh, it's, one of yours.
Only 3 gallons of boiling water and 1 ounce of detergent. Stat!
Go, go, Spike, go! Run, 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 run!
I'm moving to Ponyville.
Of course you are.
Being the most interesting pony in Equestria is exhausting. I want to leave my exotic, exciting life behind and live on a farm.
What? Well, that's real nice, but I sure hope you weren't thinking of Sweet Apple Acres.
Oh.
Burned!
You're a fine pony, but, well, I'm
I think
Neither of us are
what
interested
Applejack is
in
trying
you.
to say is that there's something unappealing about a pony who changed themselves so much just to impress some pony else. If some pony doesn't like you for who you are, it's their loss.
Well,
I like this
is
moral.
awkward.
Not at all. In fact, I think I know just how you feel.
What do you think, Rarity? Is it too late to go back to small town chic?
Not if I can help it. Organizing the Ponyville Day celebration was one of the hardest things I have ever done.
So
But I learned an
formal for
important
Ponyville.
lesson. Real friends will like you for who you are.
Whoa,
And changing
that's
yourself
weird.
to impress them is no way to make new ones.
Well, maybe it's not weird. It's just something I haven't seen before.
And
Ugh.
when you're as fabulous as I am,
The element of arrogance.
it's practically a crime.
Well, that concludes this episode. I thought, well, it was pretty good. I mean, it didn't advance the key storyline at all. But, you know what? It was throwaway 22 minutes. I liked it. It didn't, like I said already before, it didn't advance the key thing. But the moral was nice. I really liked the moral. And it's good. So yeah, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10, maybe 8. Maybe 7.5. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.